Hi everyone, my name's Anthony Sonnenberg, and this is my latest piece, an interactive installation sculpture called Make Me Feel Mighty Real. So this giant sculpture is in essence about perception and how we build perception, and by thinking and focusing on perspective, I think what I'm trying to do is get us to think of new ways to see and deconstruct these kind of visual constructs that we see in our everyday lives. So a lot of the imagery you're seeing here is from Baroque European art history mostly. So it's coming from the still life of the Dutch Netherlands, it's coming from the churches of Rome in the 16th century, and it's also in the churches of Spain too. And it's also coming from a lot of the palace kind of architecture, that grand architecture that you see at Versailles in France. But I'm also really thinking and kind of quoting a lot the colonial versions of that. So think about those super dense, very intense golden altars you see in the colonial churches of Central America and South America. But what I'm doing here is making that same imagery as best I can, but out of a mix of super cheap things that I get from thrift stores, things that are spray painted, but there's also real things in there, things that I spend a lot of time making myself, as well as like real antiques. I wanted to take an idea of the kind of carnival character prop, where you might have a board that has a hole cut out for the face, and you can just step into that, and step into a character, and step into a new situation. And so this is essentially the same idea. You can go behind here and put your face in the hole, and become the character of this kind of fantasy. And what I'm hoping that does for the viewer is show them not only the falseness of what's being created here, you get to go backstage and see the prop nature of it, but also you get to choose to be a part of it if you want to, and possibly benefit by getting a really cool photo. So by bringing all this together and recreating this grand imagery, I'm trying to help the viewer see that these things that we often see in life that seem super real are actually just kind of permanent, non-real constructs that can be created and decreated, or used for you or against you, just depending on how your relationship to it is. So come down and see it in person. It really helps to be a part of it. And I just want to thank the Wingate Museum for having me, and Hendrix College as well.